We've got pink RAM hitting the market. Yep, that is correct. And a possible 9070 GRE from AMD. Well, let's go ahead and find out on today's video. Alright guys, so the first part of this video, we have what is from Tough RAM XG Bubble Pink for AMD and Intel systems. So for any of you guys who have pink themed RAM or systems, this pink RAM here will be a perfect color choice for your colorway in your system. And here is some specs on this particular kit right here that is being shown with a cast latency of 36, 38, 38, 76. So not too slow, not too fast. It's just your general speed that I would say is good enough, right? So it also does support Intel's XMP 3.0 and AMD's Expo overclocking profiles. So pretty cool to see. Colors are coming back recently in the past few years to PC building. White and black was like the whole shindig for like everything for a while when it came to custom building, and it was kind of getting tired to see just all white cases and designs and things like that. And then of course the RGB craze went through the roof, and that is where we're at now. So Cooler Master showing off an RTX 5080 with a concept card pictured where a content creator was able to actually get his hands on one and get more pictures and kind of customize it and things like this. I know during CES, Cooler Master had something like this, right? Now, I don't know if this particular source or this news was part of like the April Fool's joke, right? I don't know. I really wouldn't take this thing into real type of product that will be coming out. But if it does, this is pretty dope. And you can take, you know, case fans and replace them and do whatever you want with them. And I know during the beginning of the year there was a person who did look over this particular card. I don't know if it's the same user here who actually took more pictures of it, but great idea, great concept. Imagine Cooler Master making AIB cards for Nvidia and possibly AMD in the future. Great concept. Let me know down below in the comments on what you guys think. And yeah, so 9070 GRE from AMD. Now, this particular card is going to be interesting because it's not the XT. It's just a 9070 GRE, right? So the GRE cards tend to be a lot cheaper priced than most of AMD's other GPUs in the past. And typically these cards tend to launch in the Chinese market first and then end up becoming a global GPU available for everybody else to purchase. So here is some potential leak specs. Things are still waiting to be said about this GPU, but speculations are a 12 gig video memory bus on this thing with with a 192-bit bus on it with 12 gigs of VRAM. PCIe 5.0 support as well. And this particular GPU, right, if it is priced at $300 to compete with like Nvidia's 5060 non-Ti, I would think this would be a better option because one, you're starting out with 12 gigs versus 8 gigs, and you don't have to pay $500 or $450 for their 5060 Ti from Nvidia. So this would be a very exciting product to have at $300. What do you guys think the price would be on the 9070 GRE? I think this would be a killer GPU, and then Intel definitely would be knocked out of the park at this point because I don't know what they would be able to do with a $250 Intel Arc B580 that cannot perform at these high levels or pricing offers. And plus, you really couldn't get a B580 at all. And when everyone found out that the older setup that you had, the worse of the GPU it got. So yeah, really exciting stuff coming out from AMD. And with that, more exciting things coming from AMD as well. Looks like here with the popular 9800X3D and the 7800X3D, 8-core CPUs have become more popular, according to CPU-Z data that they have collected from Q1 2025. This, of course, doesn't account for all users using CPU-Z, only validation, so things of that. So, but with this being available and the data being available, you can see here the popular list of CPUs. Particularly, looks like here 8-core CPUs now represent 24.7% of all users, and that 8-core CPU, the most popular one, is the Ryzen 7 9800X 3D, right? So there is that. And of course, if you're wondering what is the most popular size, 27-inch monitors are now more common than 24-inch monitors, which is observing a 7% increase in a year. And I can attest to the 27-inch monitors. I do like the 28-inch size screens. I think 32 inches, the pixel density isn't as sharp, especially when you go into 4K. It looks like a 1440p monitor. And then when you go up even to 32, 39, or even that 49-inch for 1440p monitor, like those ultra wides, you can definitely tell once you get spoiled with a 4K monitor, it's kind of hard to go down. I don't know. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think, if that opinion is very similar to what you guys think about that. So with that being said, Switch 2 news have been firing up the whole world, right? So apparently game developers may use Nvidia DLSS on the Switch 2. This article right here will give you guys a little deep dive on the thoughts and things that might happen on the Switch 2, the upcoming Switch 2, but $450 for the console, and then $80 per game digitally, and then $90 per physical game cartridge that you buy at the store. Ridiculous. And honestly, yeah, I don't know. And then you still have to download the game online. Like, you're paying $90 for the physical cartridge, not even a collector's edition, none of that. You just get the box, the cartridge, and maybe not even a game manual like they used to do anymore. No box art, no nothing. So yeah, there is that. So exciting that the Switch 2 is coming out, but not so exciting for the price changes that are happening. And yeah, so that is the end of the week for you guys. If you guys have any other questions or anything of that sort, let me know down below in the comments. And I, again, am still working on the ultimate build guide. Finished up a couple of things just because I added and tweaked a little few things on the final build. But other than that, if you guys are new here to the channel, subscribe, and of course liking this video will help my channel out a lot. I appreciate every one of you guys supporting my channel and checking everything else out. Don't forget, I have gameplays, reviews, hardware testing, and unboxings that is coming to the channel. So you guys know what it is. This is Red Zone signing off. Keeping it real, keeping it hot, and keeping it raw. Your normal 9-to-5 guy bringing you some high quality content for you guys to enjoy. I'll see you guys on the next video. Deuces.